organizations win championships. A Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.
Welcome to OWC, a Chicago Bulls podcast. And look at this.
Yeah.
We're in studio.
Yeah.
How about
Official now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but the only thing is that we're separated, so there isn't going to be any pushing and shoving.
Well, you could easily walk across and punch me, or I could go over and tickle you or something. Or
That sounds really weird.
I could throw things at you if you want.
Oh, do you want this water bottle in the head?
No, I would prefer not.
All right.
Since we last talked, I think there's been 4 games because it was the second Atlanta game in there, and the Bulls were looking really, really good. We actually got to watch some of these games together, especially the win over Philadelphia.
And even the loss against Milwaukee,
and then
the majority of the game,
and then all hell broke loose, and everything went off the rails. But at the moment, the Bulls are 15-17, and that is 9th in the NBA East. Their comfortable place. They are ranked 21st in offensive rating, 25th in defensive. Net rating -4, now 24th of 30. So why don't we just start at the top with last night's game?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, we turn on the TV, and Zach Collins is out with a sprained toe.
Yep.
So, all right, that sucked because he was playing great, and it was affecting the rotations where Vooch's minutes were a little bit lower. Patrick Williams had been nearly completely benched.
And it made Jalen Smith more effective because you have another big out there that can do relatively similar things. I would say Collins is a bit more valuable, but it made Jalen Smith's job a lot easier because he wasn't asked to do as much.
And now that's all going to change because not only does Coby White go down with a calf strain.
I believe it's the same leg, right?
Well, there's been 2. This is the same as the first one.
That's what I mean.
Yes, this is the same as the one that kept him out at the start of the season.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yes.
Re-aggravation or
correct.
Whatever.
So
the
he's
Roma
out.
Dunze classic.
So he's out. And then later in the game, Josh Giddey leaves with what appears to be a pulled hamstring.
That was the big one.
Brutal. Well, they're both bad.
Well, Coby hasn't been playing great.
Which exacerbates the current problem that they have in that they were shopping him. We know for a fact that there were at least teams interested.
The team they played last night was interested. Now after that, I think they're going to pull out of that one.
Who would ever trade for somebody with ongoing calf issues?
We know what calf issues lead
to. Well, they can. So, we don't know that they necessarily do.
Whenever I hear strained calf, I immediately think Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's because of what happened last season with everyone in the playoffs, especially Tyrese Halliburton, just because they said he's playing on a strained calf. They're trying to be really careful. And then obviously the devastating injury after a crazy start in Game 7 of the finals.
It happened with Durant.
We
saw it happen.
In 2019. Yep.
Same thing.
Yeah. And came back a little too early. So I think what they're going to do is keep Coby out for a while. What really sucks is just the Giddey injury because he's been balling this year. And we were discussing last night because now that the format for the NBA All-Star Game is World versus USA, I don't think
there's 2 USA teams, right? Aren't there 3 total teams?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. But he's a top 15 international player in the NBA right now, at the very least.
I guess didn't we
top
say
15, we said a few names that we rattled off. It was Jokic, who's also hurt.
Yeah, he's out a month with a hyperextended knee.
Dodged the bullet, though.
Yeah, the latest I saw, it was a Shams Charania tweet that in his twisted syntax, I was able to somehow determine that it's a hyperextension, but all of the ligaments in the knee are intact and there's no meniscal damage, I guess.
Yeah, so Jokic, Luka, Giannis, who we will talk about later, Shea, because he's Canadian, and then I think we said Pascal, right?
Yeah, Siakam.
Embiid, if he's healthy, I guess.
Markkanen,
yeah, for sure.
Siakam, Embiid,
Avdia.
Markkanen.
Avdia,
yes.
But it's hard
4,
to say.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure we're missing guys, but
I don't think there's 7 of them.
Are there any other bigs in there? Any other, Zubats?
Over Giddey?
Mm.
No. No.
Okay.
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
He's pretty good.
Would you rather have Visa Zubats or Josh Giddey on your team if you're starting a franchise?
I want both.
Stop being a child. If you had to pick one,
I'd probably take Josh Giddey.
by a mile.
Okay. But yeah, either way, he was having an all-star, close to an all-star season. Not only that, he was the engine of everything the Bulls are doing.
Everything.
Everything downhill.
The only guy that could really create.
Which is why you saw the Bucks and Doc Rivers attack everything the moment he caught the ball, stand in his way. That was essentially all, and attack his dribble. And that's everybody on the Bulls. Attack their dribble, attack their dribble. It's Modest, it's Coby White, it's Giddey, everybody. As soon as the ball hits the floor, send digs and extra hands and help and just rake at it.
The issue is with your starting backcourt down, who the hell is going to be your backcourt other than Trey Jones?
It's got to be Herter.
Herter?
Gotta
but
be.
Is he not a forward?
Whatever he is.
Io?
He's the only. Io can at least get downhill.
Do you trust Dalen Terry? Do you trust Javon Carter?
No. Well, I mean, I trust Javon Carter to shoot.
Right.
That's all he's going to do.
Do you have to go and pick up Mac McClung on a 10-day again?
Or Adewale on a 10-day?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
And it sucks because they were finally starting to play well. They were in the game with the T-Wolves for a bit.
I know. And
they really were.
And the shame of it, too, is the win over Philly was so good.
God, that dunk.
We got to talk about that, the dunk by Sticks. That was, I did not think he was going to turn his hand over up there.
He kind of did a little thing.
Yeah. Little twisty thing.
Yeah, just keeping it out of the way, and I didn't know he could get up like that.
Nobody did. The bench went absolutely insane.
But why? If he can do that, why isn't he rim protecting like that?
I don't know.
That's my question. Although he did have a crazy block last night.
He did, but it's usually you need a running start. You saw him; he had the whole baseline runway on the dunk, and for a shot blocker, you don't run into those shot blocks. You're just springing, or you're just. I mean, this like I see what Gobert did to Io last night, where Io had the step, he faked him, and he's like, "Oh, I got him! I have the step on him," and Gobert just kind of leaned over and doink.
Well, that's the thing. That's when you need to have supreme athleticism and just dunk the ball. That Io does not possess.
That's why he was a second-round pick. But the win over Philly.
It was a great win.
And if you noticed immediately after the game, as well as Coby White played late, as he is talking to Casey Johnson. Was it Casey? I think at the end, or it's whoever, maybe in national game. He's doing the post-game interview. And of all people, it's Vucevic that comes over and messes up his hair and sort of sends that message, because Vuce is the guy who was saying after these wins that could have been losses, and it was be happy, man, celebrate. If Vuce said, get off me, get away from me, stop messing with me in that regard. For him to give the go-ahead and be like, this one's worth celebrating. This is a real win. This is one to get excited about. Like, okay, they're back onto something here. They're healthy again. And then this bullshit happens again.
Yep.
It sucks. It sucks. And I don't know what you can do with your strength and conditioning people or your nutritionists or your doctors or
fire
your trainers.
Them all.
No, you're not going to fire everybody. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason, but I don't know. And there were
it just blows.
Well, so let's talk about the Milwaukee game too.
Because they were it was a solid game.
Yeah.
And coming off of that win, just the fact that they were in it pretty much until the last minute. That rhymed. And
bars.
Yeah.
They played well. When Giannis wanted to take over, there was
in limited minutes.
Nothing. Well, I think they extended it at the end.
Maybe a little
I think
bit.
He went past his minute limit at the end.
I think the most obvious talking point right now from that game, other than the fact that they were decent, and I guess Collins got hurt. He did get hurt, but I'm saying that it was a serious injury to an extent. And the biggest talking point is going to be the dunk at the end. And I didn't think he was going to do it, and then I saw the runway. I said, "Oh, okay. Who cares? It's the first time he's been back on the court for however long. He's probably excited." And I don't mind Vooch coming up to him, just saying, "Hey," as Vooch, the veteran, multiple-time All-Star, just saying, "Hey, really, man, come on." But when Bobby Portis came in,
he knew.
He started because then the benches kind of got up, and maybe it was Dalen who.
Well, Portis, first of all, he had a hoodie on. Did you notice that?
Portis is just
so
a balloon.
Portis is wearing a hoodie.
Always has been.
And he had the hood on, and I wasn't sure. And then you saw him. You see the eyes, like, oh.
And then he started the shoving.
Yes, of course, Portis gets in there.
So I'm not so mad at Voot. I'm not mad at the situation. It's just that if you're the Bulls, what are you going to do?
That was my point. It's Giannis. It's not Grayson Allen. When you're mad at Grayson Allen for knocking Caruso out of the air.
Well, that's also different because he knocks. It's a shitty, rude, dirty foul.
Yeah, it was bad. But the difference is, what the hell, even if you had a righteous reason to be mad, even if Giannis was doing something dirty, what are you going to do? He can go anywhere on the court. He can beat anybody you guard him with.
Yeah.
He's Giannis. That's why Vooch is more of a, I thought his was, hey, come on, man.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Or you can stop him.
No, you can't. That's the problem.
But I'm saying, but if you watch that play, he realized that there wasn't like help.
Yes, even Stacey said, go and foul him.
Right.
But don't throw him to the ground or anything. But just say, come on, man. I don't know. I don't really. It's not going to define the season. I don't think the next time they play the Bucks, they're going to have a chip on their shoulder. They might have a chip on their shoulder. The issue is you're playing against a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and right now, what is Lachlan Ulbrich going to do? Seriously, who are you bringing into the game? Your guy Emmanuel Miller? What are they going to do?
I don't know. Not much.
I don't think they're going to call up Mac McClung.
Speaking of G League guys, I think it's worth talking about what's been going on with the G League in college basketball.
Okay.
So the Baylor coach, Scott Drew, got this dude who was a second-round pick by, was it Charlotte? I think Philly, and then traded to Charlotte. Played the Summer League with Charlotte and was on the Knicks G League team and is now going to Baylor as a 21-year-old freshman.
James Nagy.
Yeah. And the people have been looking at Trenton Flowers, who is a Bulls two-way guy right now, and he, I believe, has played in a game this season for the Bulls for a couple of minutes.
Whoa. How can you go back to college if you've played in an NBA game?
He didn't play in college, that's why. He played overseas before going to the G League and the NBA.
I thought it was only if you hadn't played in the NBA.
I don't think so.
So anybody who went directly, who never played, so theoretically,
LeBron,
like Ahmed and Osar Thompson, would be eligible to go play in college?
Why would they do that, though?
Well, they wouldn't, but I'm just talking about the way this is. I like to think that I know a lot about pro basketball, but this area, I'd be pretending if I really understood, because the coaches themselves say they don't really know.
Yeah.
And everybody, the NCAA.
Trenton Flowers has appeared in 2 games this season. He scored. So, and I believe he's getting college looks right now.
Why would he do it?
So if I look up Trenton Flowers, Bulls two-way guard on college radar as NCAA eligibility remains.
But why would he do that?
Money, because he'd make a lot more.
And then then he could, at any point, though, let me ask this. If James Nagy or Trenton Flowers or player X with college eligibility goes back and says, all right, I'm going to go play for Baylor. 2 weeks in, stays there for 2 weeks or 3 games, whatever it is, goes off. Any NBA team would call him and say, come play for us right now, and he can just leave.
I'm not sure.
He's been
would he have to leave and sign? Yeah, but would he have to leave and sign like a binding contract to the school and say you are?
See, that's what the NCAA and or Congress and or until there are contracts, until there's actual rights and contracts,
you just can do whatever the hell you want to do.
You're a free agent. So,
but are they going to go to class and stuff like that? That's another question. As a college student, even like the athletes the athletes don't really give a shit, or the high level ones don't.
Right, but they'd have to be enrolled.
All the baseball players do. But
they pretend to.
True. That's a good point.
A grad student? I have no...
No, freshmen. Like, are they going to have to take, that intro to college freshman class?
To keep their eligibility?
Right.
Would they have to keep their grades up?
Yeah, you have to take a certain amount of credits to be able to play, right?
I think so. I don't know. Would you have old veterans going back to actually be college students and sit in class with other freshmen? I don't know the answers to this stuff.
Yeah,
I just find it hilarious that Tom Izzo...
I was just going to say.
So Tom Izzo was asked about it because apparently he's like the commissioner of college basketball because the NCAA is not saying anything. So they go to the most tenured coach... And Izzo, well, I'm going to call Scott Drew, and I've got to find out what's going on here.
I loved Scott Drew's response on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
Well, apparently the conversation he had with Izzo was, hey, you tell me the rules, man. I'm trying to win basketball games here.
If I'm Scott Drew, I'm taking advantage. I'm trying to get NBA players on my team.
Sure. Why wouldn't you if you're allowed to?
Yeah. I think it's stupid. But if I'm a college coach and I want to win, I'm not gonna integrity of the game, respect for the college game. Bullshit. Well, I don't care. Win. All that matters is winning. And if this right now in this window, however long it lasts, until there are more things that get set up with these rules, I take advantage. Go ahead. I do think, I guess I feel bad for some walk-ons or something, but as a coach, keep going.
At some point, somebody's going to have to say or do something, and I think this ends with contracts, that you're going to have to collectively bargain. It's pro ball. Treat it like pro ball. That way you're settling your NIL situations. You may have to just give every team some sort of have some transparent accounting and say these are what the schools are allowed, the collectives are allowed to do, and I want player freedom and player agency, and I don't want it artificially capped. If one school wants to go spend all the money that they make on their television deal, and if they want to cut out other programs and cut their wrestling team or their fencing team and their field hockey team because they got to pay one guy, that's up to the school. Yeah. And as long as it's within Title IX or within whatever governs it, at the moment, until the sport says something, the league says something, is USA Basketball going to have something to say about it? I don't know. But at the moment, they're literally going to Tom Izzo, the coach of Michigan State, and he's, well, I'm going to have to call Scott Drew. Okay, well, he called him.
And Scott Drew said, I had a very productive conversation, and I just thought it was such a good response.
Why is it? It's not Tom Izzo's job to police other coaches.
No.
And these same guys, all of these sanctimonious coaches, the same ones. It was Mike Krzyzewski decrying one and dones. The whole idea of the one, and we like to have people in school for all 4 years, ideally.
He produced so many one and dones.
Please. Remember what he said when William Avery left and Krzyzewski calls William Avery's mother, as the story goes, and said, your son is going to fuck my program. Okay, well, great. Your program then is going to lead the league in one and dones and have all the NBA draft picks. They stay for 1 year, and you turn it over to somebody else, and then you retire. Okay, great.
All right, let's go back and let's see. Cameron Boozer, Cooper Flagg. Who's the year before that? McCain.
Jeremy McCain.
Jared. And then the year before that, 2020. What was it, 2023?
Oh, my
draft.
God. They've had everybody.
Yeah.
And now you've got Flagg and Knipple who are battling it out for NBA Rookie of the Year. Look, you've seen those numbers?
Dude.
It's those two and everybody else.
Dude.
Even Dylan Harper and...
Well, it's hard for Dylan Harper because that team is just so good.
Yeah, well, but Knipple's team is bad, but he's their best player.
Oh, yeah. Brandon Miller's good, too.
Knipple's their number one option.
Who else is in the Rookie of the Year? Because I know there's either one of the Pelicans guys. I like Jeremiah Fears more, but they've been pretty good. Another rookie that I loved, Asa Newell on Atlanta.
Yes.
Told you.
Is that the lefty?
Yes. I told you about him before the draft, I said I wanted the Bulls to take with 12 because he's big, athletic, and he can shoot, and he runs the floor.
You did.
And they took a child who was out for the season.
You've been right on some of those guys. You liked Yves Missy.
Loved him.
You liked some of the guys who were like available around some of those spots.
Yeah.
So I give you credit on that. You've been picking those guys out.
I've been on a roll because I said the same thing about Luther Burden, too, to you. I mean, different sport, but he's so good.
Well, Keon Coleman was your other guy now. And
loves Keon Coleman.
He's just too sleepy.
He's too... You saw that clip of Cam Newton, right?
Cam Newton?
Oh, it's gone viral, and there's so many edits of it. On his podcast, he's a loon.
He's the one who said that wasn't he pissed that they didn't call him to be quarterback?
Colts signed Phillip Rivers
instead of him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what was this?
But he said he was talking to he was like, I have a message for you, Keon Coleman. You can go and do this whole thing. People love you. This whole I like cookies type thing. You supposed to be on number 1, but you playing like a bum. And something like that.
Why did he say it like that?
He just did. And he made a face at the camera.
Okay.
And now it's gone viral, and people have been, making AI out of it and putting it on like a talking baby and stuff. It's yeah.
It's already past me. Like when the memes become memes and they're memes, like memes times memes to the power
meme
of
squared.
Yeah. Meme to the power of meme. Then
That's everything now.
I start to lose it a little bit.
You've lost it.
No, I'm better than you think. Every once in a while, I know more than I tell you.
Also,
I know more than
I just want to say for the record, he's saying that the 6-7 thing is over. Yet every single time he hears it, he references it before I do.
Only because you're there. I wouldn't otherwise do it.
You'll start to do it, and Mom's gonna get pissed.
Well, I hear it in my head when they describe like a Kevin Huerter. He's 6'7". Yeah. So that's another indication that it's over.
No.
If I'm already doing it.
No, you're perpetuating it.
No, it's over. If I'm there, the trade is over, the deal is over. It's the same as my meme rule is similar to my rule about like stocks or the next big thing in the market. If you're
Oh, yes, your meme rule is comparable to the stock market.
If I know about it, it's too late.
As something Johnson once said, blow it out your ass, Howard.
Which Johnson? You should know which Johnson it was.
Gabby Johnson? Was it Gabby Johnson?
No, Gabby Johnson. That's the Gabby Hayes character. The Bushwhackers wrecked her on the cattle cover. That's Gabby Johnson.
Yeah, it wasn't Howard. Howard's the ice cream guy.
Do you know why Howard's the ice cream guy?
Howard Johnson.
You ever heard of Howard Johnson's ice cream?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you're lying.
I've heard it a couple of times, but I don't know that much.
That's the joke. His name is Howard Johnson.
Howard Johnson is right. Reverend.
Reverend. Then it was like, Lincoln Johnson is right about Howard Johnson being right. Because they're all named, I'm going to forget it.
Wow, because they're all named Johnson?
Yes.
Great word for schlong.
Well, that's why I always thought the name Magic Johnson was a compliment.
Oh, there's a song called Magic Johnson for that reason. Magic Johnson.
Oh, okay.
By this white dude whose rap name is Ian.
His rap name is Ian?
It's just Ian, yeah. He performed at Lollapalooza, and it's not the best music, but it gets white people crazy.
Wait, explain this to me. His name is Ian, and he makes white people crazy?
He raps, and white people my age just go nuts, including myself.
Why?
I don't know, because the beat is really good, the auto-tune is really good. It's just catchy.
Is this like the new Young Gravy?
No. It's better than that. It's not like a joke.
I thought Young Gravy was the guy that made white people crazy with his.
Apparently, he's like a porn star now. Like he's doing.
Who is
Young Gravy?
He's a porn star.
He's doing stuff on like OnlyFans and stuff. Yeah.
But
yeah, man, good for him.
What?
Yeah.
I should start on OnlyFans.
Who would buy it?
I always thought it was a good idea.
I actually watched a Family Guy episode last night that I was not expecting to realize that I was not expecting to see Meg Griffin become a foot porn model.
Meg Griffin foot?
Yeah.
No, I'd never seen that one.
Yeah, it was a weird one.
Yeah, so my OnlyFans would just be me naked doing cryptic crosswords. Hey, no moaning from the peanut gallery over there.
Do you remember that South Park special with Randy Marsh?
Yes. Oh, that was a great one.
He was like pouring Prime on his nards.
It was the same episode, right? Because they had the Prime cans.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was pouring Prime on his balls.
Yes, I remember that.
And what? Oh, nard garlic. Remember that?
Nard garlic.
Yeah. So he asked me if
I was making chicken Vesuvio,
and he asked me if I wanted to cut the garlic, and I was like, well, my hand
was there in his pants, and I said, "Would you cut the garlic, please, and wash your hands?" And he said, "What? You don't want nard garlic?" And I started, and now every time he said nard garlic, I was laughing just because it's funny.
I didn't think it was that funny, but he just couldn't stop laughing.
It sounded funny.
Nard garlic.
Nard garlic. It's just fun to say. So I wanted to also mention this. One of the funniest moments watching a Bulls game that I can remember.
Yeah. Well, I caught it, just for the record.
You caught it, and we rewound it. Do you still say rewind?
Mm-hmm.
Or nobody says that anymore, do they?
I do.
So they move it back, or because you're not because there's no tape. You're not. Really,
I say rewind.
Okay. There's one of the live reads during Bulls broadcasts is a mouthful, and I forgot exactly what the product is. But any of us who've done broadcasting know the feeling of a certain live read, especially if it's non-endorsement.
Because you're not getting paid.
If they're not paying you specifically to do it, and you look at your stack of reads, and or like for radio, we would get a stack beforehand. Mm-hmm. For TV, it's different. When you see most of these TV live sports broadcasts, a stage manager has the stack of reads and will set them in front of you when you're supposed to do them.
Okay.
That way you don't get cluttered.
Oh, yeah.
And that way you read it, you hand it like this, and somebody will take it back from you and throw it away, recycle it. So you hear Stacy. You heard this. You caught this.
Yeah.
You hear Stacy, apropos of nothing, just go, "Ugh," as they're coming back from commercial. So
I don't even know if they were coming back from commercial.
There was a pause, though.
I think it was like a free throw or something.
Yes.
A foul. Yeah.
There's a pause, and you hear Stacy go, "Ugh." I'm like, what happened? Did somebody hit him in the ball? What?
When you first heard it, after we rewound, he said, "Wait, what's going on?" And then he starts the ad read, and I said, "Dad, that's the thing." He didn't want to do it.
So he saw this block of single-spaced copy handed to him, and then he goes into the read, but you're not supposed to do that on the air because it's
at least mute the mic or something.
Right, it hits your cough button because it's bad for the sponsor. You don't want the sponsor to think that like, oh, this read is a bitch, and I gotta go through all this.
Or it just says that whatever I'm reading about doesn't work or isn't necessary.
Everybody has had ad reads that annoy them or bother them.
I've never heard that before.
I've never heard somebody live go, "Oh,"
and then start
this one again,
and then start the ad read.
Right. We used to do it. Which was it? Where Terry used to complain about. It was Pajamagram. It was either Pajamagram or Teddy Bear or something. Where Terry would just be like, I'm not doing these. Record me once and then play it again.
Do you remember which one it was?
I don't remember. Where Terry would bitch about one of the long reads that he didn't want to do.
Oh, all of them.
Right, all of them. But it's fine. I don't want to do this, buddy. You do this one. I'm not doing this. You do this one. Or then he'd start doing it wrong on purpose.
I think it was Pajamagram.
It was Pajamagram, I think.
So, yeah.
And they're really nice people too. They're great client, nice people. It just I don't want to read this. I got too much else to say. I got things I don't want to talk about it.
Tell them your names.
Well, that was Jiggets.
Yeah, I know.
Tell them your name sent you. I think you're actually supposed to insert your name. And I state your name to hereby pledge to Hedley Lamar.
And then it was like. Schmucks.
Schmucks.
Harvey Korman's so awesome.
He was. What high school?
Sen?
Yes. Well done, sir.
Well, you've told me that when we would pass the school, but I almost had Taft.
No, Sen.
Yeah.
And Harvey Korman, the voice of which much reviled Flintstones character?
I don't remember.
Anyone? A Flintstones character who was believed to be a signal of shark jumping? The Great Gazoo.
Okay.
The alien that only
Wasn't
Fred
big.
Flintstone could see.
Wasn't a big Flintstones.
Yeah,
guy.
not missing anything. No, but the Great Gazoo was voiced by
I do like
Harvey
Fruity
Korman.
Pebbles though.
Yeah, they do still. They're still associated with that. I guess they have to be because the whole Pebbles idea was rocks from the Flintstones and Pebbles. What?
Check out the big brain on Dan.
Well,
Hey, come on, man.
I was thinking it through. I guess.
Congrats.
But
Like,
most people don't, like kids who like Fruity Pebbles don't know who the Flintstones are.
they just think of them as like the mascots, but
I guess.
it's the Flintstones the people from the Flintstones. Pebbles.
Pebbles was
wow.
Wasn't Pebbles the daughter? Their daughter was named Pebbles.
But like Jesus.
That's gets kind of weird.
What?
The daughter was named Pebbles.
What? How does that seem?
I
It
don't-
sounds like a dog name.
I don't know. Well, just when it comes to actually naming a food after the daughter, I don't know.
Is that any different than like Sarah's Country Chicken or something like that? You know, it's because that's
Yeah,
like
'cause
that's
you're
what
not
Grandma used to make.
Yeah, but you're not consuming Sarah of the Country Chicken. You're eating the chicken.
Oh, I see what you're saying. We're metaphorically eating their daughter, is what you're saying. Okay, did I just say that?
I didn't. I didn't for a reason.
That's like a real term.
Yeah, well,
You
that
want to go
was-
to the showdown?
I do actually.
let's
what
do
a what a
that.
perfect time to do the showdown. We need lyrics for this. It is showdown time, in the thing where we ask trivia questions. All right, I never knew this. And don't ask me why so steals have been an official stat in the NBA since the 73-74 season. So since I was 4 years old, steals have been an official stat.
Yeah.
Do you know who has the all-time record for most steals in one NBA game?
Wow. Okay. That simple.
Well,
Like I'm saying that as a question.
I did not know this.
Okay.
Two people share it. All I will say is
Mm-hmm.
they both have played for the Bulls.
Have played for the Bulls.
Neither one reached this mark as a Bull.
Got it. Okay.
But your all-time NBA co-leaders
Just in one game.
for steals in one NBA game,
Can you tell me the number or no?
11.
11?
A lot of guys have had 10. A lot of guys have had 9.
Yeah.
Only 2 have officially
Okay.
ever had 11.
Dwayne Wade?
No, but that's a
Damn it.
It's a really good guess.
Damn
He-
it.
He might have had 9 or 10.
I thought that because he barely played for the Bulls, like I thought that would have been a really good.
There was a teammate of his that I thought might have been on here as well.
What, Rondo?
Yeah.
Oof. Butler?
Nope.
Okay.
That was the third of the 3 alphas.
Yeah, I was
right?
going to say, but it kind of makes
Not
sense.
A bad guess.
Heinrich?
No.
I feel like we would.
Too long a bull. He would
Yeah.
he would have done
Oh,
it. As
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's not
So-
like Andres Nocioni.
I will give you one I do not expect you to get.
Okay.
The other is reasonable.
What, Luol?
And I said if he gets that,
No.
we're shutting everything down.
Oh, if he gets the other one,
Yeah, it's done.
no way.
We're done.
Yeah, then we're all that. Yeah,
What,
everybody's
like,
everybody's going home. If he pulls that name out, everybody's going home.
Reggie Theus?
No, Reggie, no.
I'm
no,
just trying to think of,
Reggie. If you're getting back on defense, Reggie's getting a salad.
I'm just trying to
Reggie's
think
got
of,
other things to do.
I'm just
No.
trying to think of
He might have a steal if somebody like walked up and handed him the ball.
what's the name of the I'm totally blanking the shooter guy.
McGavin.
Which shooter guy?
Not Shooter McGavin, but from the 80s that briefly played with Jordan.
John Paxson?
No, but like rookie year.
The shooter.
Wait, George Gervin?
No, it was not George
Okay.
Gervin. Also, he's over there with
He's
Reggie.
scoring,
He's
yeah.
sitting at the Reggie table.
It's not
Don't worry about that guy.
okay.
Worry about the other guy.
BJ Armstrong.
No, don't just guess names. You can ask yes and no questions.
90s for the one guy that I should get.
For when he played for the Bulls?
Correct.
No, let me get this on here just to make sure. Don't
No,
look.
I won't. 2000s?
I think so. Yeah, it had to be.
Was I alive?
Yeah, I think. Let me get the exact years. He, yeah, he played for the Bulls in 03-04.
One season?
One season, full season.
Jamal Crawford?
And the next year was his last year. No, he was 35.
Oh, okay.
But there are.
Was he an all-star?
He never was an all-star. But he was known as a defensive player who did get a lot of steals. So this is the one that's in character. And you should also know his relationship to the team beyond that year.
And to the team, meaning the Bulls?
Yes.
Coach?
No.
Front office?
No. You're
Broadcaster?
Yes. Kendall Gill.
I should have gotten that.
Kendall Gill
Yeah.
got 11 steals in a game April 3rd, 1999 with the Nets.
Interesting. Okay. Good. Hey, man, Kendall was a great player.
He was a good player. I mean, not great. But he was
Although I don't think that take about Derek Queen still.
well, he has a take like that though. That's
What did he say about him? Like
he said Derek Queen reminds him of a young Moses Malone.
Right. And it was last year he said that Modest is going to be better in Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
And Cooper Flag is already better.
Yeah, you're by the way, your Kendall Gill comps, Jerry Stackhouse, Jalen Rose, Slater Martin, Danny Green, Eric Snow, Wesley Matthews, Sedale Threet, DJ Augustine, Eric Bledsoe, and Jay Humphreys.
Hell yeah.
Now, the other guy.
All right, just fire
Larry Keenan.
Never would have gotten it.
Special K.
Never would have gotten
Larry Keenan. You nothing on him?
No.
Nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
I remember when the Bulls signed him as a free agent, and I got very excited that they were getting this guy who was a star in San Antonio.
White guy?
No.
No?
Special K, Dr. K, Mr. K, Super K. Larry Keenan was an ABA, three-time ABA All-Star his rookie year and the next 2 years.
Okay.
NBA All-Star in 77-78 and 78-79. And then he became a Bull in 80-81 and just was hitting the downside of his career at that point.
Okay.
But he also had 11 steals in a game.
So I have a simple question, but if you want to make it a two-parter, for the answer I did look up his comps. And I just want to see if you could get the number one guy.
God.
But
okay,
here's the first question: since 2015, name the Bulls player with the most games with exactly 10 points. So that's it.
What a weird ass question.
Yeah. The Warriors is Draymond Green with like 50 something.
Since 2015.
Since 2015.
The most games with exactly 10 points?
He has 28 of them.
I was thinking Taj Gibson would have been a good
It's not
guess.
Taj Gibson.
Because it would be after.
Yeah, like only a couple seasons, yeah.
The most games with exactly 10 points. I'm trying to remember who's on these teams. 2015, 2016. That's when you had Markkanen. And is it an American player?
Yes.
Was he a Bulls draft pick?
Yes.
I've got such a hole in my knowledge when it comes to some of this stuff. Was it a guard?
No.
A drafted forward? Is it Patrick?
It's Patrick Williams. It's Patrick Williams. Average.
That is a perfect stat for him.
Yep.
Although I will say, last night he had an elite defensive sequence.
Yes, against Edwards.
Against Anthony Edwards.
And Jalen Smith had a great sequence as well.
But he stepped out. It was on the far
and he
left
he got called for a foul there. I didn't think he
No,
fouled
he
him.
blocked it, and it was an unbelievable defensive sequence.
And he snatched it.
Yeah, we always say if you can stay one dribble, okay, two dribbles pretty good, three dribbles great. He stayed with three dribbles and after he launched toward the basket, brought his hand up and took the ball away.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Unless there was body contact we didn't see, it was an absolute elite defensive sequence.
All right, can you try to name his number one career comp?
Oh,
I'll give you some hints just because it's kind of this guy played for a while.
Patrick Williams's.
This guy played for how many seasons did he play?
Patrick Williams' career top basketball reference comp.
He played for 12 years. Could start his career in 2009.
Patrick will play a long time, too. Oh, yeah. God, started in 2009.
Journeyman.
Is it...
Played for... Do you want me to tell you how many
James Johnson?
It is not. Do you want me to tell you how many teams?
Yeah, that's not going to help me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is it a Plumlee?
9. No, it's not a Plumlee.
I wouldn't have
11 teams in his career.
11 teams?
But also, just kind of, he returned to former teams multiple times in his career.
Did he? Because, like, Ish Smith was, like, the multi-teams guy.
But he's not.
Also a forward?
Yeah, forward.
Did he ever have a moment in the playoffs? Did he ever have a moment against the Bulls? Like something? Is there anything specifically memorable about him? Did he have a funny hairdo? Did he have
was bald? That helps.
Bald. Did he have any off-court issues?
No.
Any interesting romantic relationships?
Just kind of a guy.
I don't know.
Anthony Tolliver.
Oh, my God. We've been here all day. Anthony, that's his number one comp?
Number one.
Where's he now?
Retired. Retired for 4 years.
Anthony Tolliver.
Right now, I just clicked on his Instagram. He's investing and doing real estate.
The Luol Deng plan.
He wrote a book.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it gay hockey fiction? You can make a lot of money doing that. I mean, writing about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anthony Tolliver. Well, that's the Showdown. Well done. Nice job. How do you like being in the studio?
Yeah, it's nice. And it's nice in here. The only thing is that I can't believe you didn't tell me there was a golf simulator in this building.
I didn't know there was a golf simulator on 11.
What the hell is
Did you know
wrong
about
with
this? There's a free, fully equipped golf simulator on 11.
Yeah. I'd be coming here every day.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's not going to make me any better.
It might if you actually tried.
I don't know. Maybe.
Are there clubs?
I don't know if you have to bring your own clubs.
I
never see people hoisting bags of clubs around or, bringing the.
That's probably why you didn't know. Because if you would have seen someone. Although now you might see somebody walk in the building with a bag of golf clubs.
Bader-Meinhof effect?
Yeah, exactly.
Being more aware of it.
It's better than walking into the building with grandma's bag of dildos.
I do that, though. I keep it in the car in case I want to whip it at somebody's head.
You have grandma. You took it from grandma after she passed.
She willed it to me. She left it for me. You weren't at the reading of the will?
And a jar of red sauce.
Yeah, some of her homemade marinara sauce, and she left me the giant bag of dildos.
I can't wait till one of my sons talks about grandma's bags of dildos with me. That's quite the moment.
We have a great relationship.
That's going to do it for Organizations Win Championships. And when we convene next time, we'll figure out who's on the Bulls and who's healthy.
Give me some Mac McGlung.
Yeah, give me some more Lachlan Ulbrich. I don't know why he talk like this when he's Australian. I don't even know what accent I'm doing. All right. Goodbye.
Get out of here.
Organizations Win Championships, a Chicago Bulls podcast with Jason and Dan Bernstein on 312 Sports.